Hey everyone, it's Daphne from Scrap and Create, and today I'm going to share with you Ciao latest release set, and these are the winter collections. So we're going to start out with what's called Northern Lights here. This is very fun. I really like this collection with the snowmen. So I'm going to flip through each one of the pages for you. So this is the collection pack, and it's called the paper pad. And if you're familiar with Ciao, you know that Ciao also does like a patterns collection, so I'll go through that as well. This is the 12 by 12 Northern Lights. Very pretty. Ooh, I like that. That's going to be a nice accent paper. Very pretty. Love the birds. That's nice too. So you could do some masculine cards. Some cut aparts and a nice pattern on the back. That's cute. That reminds me of my sister. She loves polka dots. Okay. So it's kind of nice. So you've got very wintry on one side and then just these simple patterns on the other side, which make it very easy to do lots of accents. I love the stamp page. That's pretty. I would probably fussy cut some of these stamps and use them as layers. You get a sheet of just cut aparts. This is a fussy cutter's dream. Oh look, the Aurora front and back. That's pretty. This would make a really nice collection for cards too. I can see mini albums, but I can see cards as well. So that's the collection pack. The next thing I'm going to show you is the patterns pack. Here we go. And there's cut aparts here on the cover. The nice thing about Ciao is the cover is exactly the same weight and texture as the rest of the papers in the collection. So you can use all of the elements. So these would be 2 card toppers, or you could use them as flaps on your mini album, which I really like. And they always do this sort of inset. So if you wanted to title your album, you could do that. Pretty, because it's just says Northern Lights and it doesn't say Ciao on it, which is kind of nice. It means you can repurpose that. I like these cut aparts. These make beautiful cards. Look at the back side. Ooh, I think I might like the back better. Okay, and this again is what's called the pattern collection. Oh, you could do an advent calendar. More stamps to cut apart. These ones are all flat and linear, so you could cut these apart and not cut into the other stamp. The other ones were kind of layered and more of a collage pattern, so you could easily cut these apart. You should look at the back side. Okay, we got these beautiful clocks. These make for really interesting feature items on the cover of an album or a box. Lovely. I like this, the constellations, and some more cut aparts. Very pretty. So that is the patterns, the set of patterns. So we've done the collection pack, the pattern pack. Now we're going to go over the A4 for this collection. So the A4's got some smaller scale items, and the A4 typically is cut aparts on one side and pattern on the other. Which, if I was a card maker, this is what I would go after. There we go, because you've got, look at this, look at all these cut aparts. And this is also great to use as your embellishment pack if you're doing a mini album. Tags, lots and lots of cut aparts. Look at that. I love these long tags. I think they're cute. Bookmarkers. More card toppers. Tag, you can make tags. Okay, and the nice thing is if you don't really want to use any of these elements, you can use the backside, which is all pattern. So you have choices. So that is the A4 collection pack. And then the last thing in this line is the 6x6 collection pack. Okay, and I believe it's the same as, yeah, it's the same as the 12 by 12. It's a smaller scale and you get 2 of each. So yeah, it's the same pattern, smaller scale. and you get 2 of each. So this would make a really cute small mini album, sort of a giftable mini album. You could have like one single event in it, maybe Christmas Eve or something like that. Sorry about that. I like having 2 of each. I can't deal with just 1 of each. I have to have 2 of each. I wish their 12 by 12 came with 2 of each, but I always wind up just getting 2 packs. Okay. Very cute. Okay, and this is the last one. So that is it for Northern Lights. So the next collection, this is really unique. This is kind of a new, it's a new look. I like it. Let's see, what is this called? The Moon and Me. The Moon and Me. So we've got an A4, we've got the paper pad, and we've got a patterns pad. So let's start with the paper pad. Again, this is called Moon and Me. And it's very whimsical. She's sitting on a bunch of televisions, and she's got a round window that's up in a tree, upside down umbrellas. It's just really unique. Very, very whimsical. Let me get that out of the way. And again, these are all Ciao Bella winter releases. I just think this is so pretty. I can see all kinds of opportunities. A whole page of cut-aparts, which I like. It's very surreal, I guess, is the right term. These are fun. Okay, that's beautiful. So that is the collection pack. Now we're going to look at what is called the patterns pack. And it is 8 double-sided sheets. The collection pack, I forgot to mention, is 12 double-sided sheets. Nice. That's fun. I like these strips because you can cut them apart and just use them as, you know, little statements, or you can use them as borders. I like both. That's really neat. Look at these. Look how cool that is. Very interesting. Okay, we've got our paper cranes. And there we go. Look at that. Look how nice that goes together. So that is what's called the patterns pack. And then now we're going to flip through real quick. We're going to look at the A4, which again has cut aparts on one side and has pattern on the reverse side. These are pretty. Look at the little details in the corners. I love it. Lots of cut aparts. More cut aparts. Oh, look at that. How pretty the silhouette. Okay, lovely, lovely. Okay, so that is it for the Moon and Me, or there is no the, it's just Moon and Me. And the last collection release for winter is called Frozen Roses. And in Frozen Roses, we have the 12 by 12 collection pack, the patterns pack, an A4, and a 6 by 6. We're gonna start with the collection pack. Here we go. How sweet. I love lanterns. I don't know why, I just do. Very lovely. Let's scoot this over so I can flip these. There we go. I like the red in this collection. It's very pretty. This is very romantic and sweet. That's lovely. Nice cut apart page. It's hard for me to look at some of the winter collections because I live in San Diego, California, and it's always sunny here. It's sunny or it rains, but that's it. We don't have much else. And it doesn't rain very much. Very pretty. Okay, in the comments below, I want to hear what this is. I can't figure out what that is. To me, it looks like an otter. But I don't know if otters are white. So I don't know what it is. Somebody said they thought it was a baby bear, but I'm not real sure. So I'm looking for somebody to tell me what they think that is. The claws have got me confounded. Okay. Could easily fussy cut around the edges of this, pop it, and make it a feature on one of your pages. This too. And of course, just because of the scale of the patterns, this really lends itself nicely to 12 by 12. Oh my God, I love that. Lends itself to 12 by 12 layouts. Now this is just, I would have to cut this apart and use these as elements, you know, and I'd put a photo inside, I think, each one of these squares, and maybe do a little bit of journaling here, but isn't that pretty? I even like the borders. Okay, so that is the collection pack for Frozen Roses. Let's look at the patterns. Again, everything you see on the cover you can use because it's exactly the same paper weight and texture as the rest of the pack, which I think is nice. Well, that's interesting. That's pretty. I think I'd pair that with the wainscoting page. That's a really rich color. I'm not sure it's coming across on the video, but it's very rich. This is pretty. This is very pretty. And you can have an advent. Got all the numbers there to go to Christmas. Okay, and then here's our A4 pack. It's a lovely green. It's kind of mossy. Lots of cut aparts. Got our long tags, round tags. These are pretty. Look like little buttons. Okay, and then last for this collection, and I'm going to flip through it kind of quickly, is the 6x6. So it's the same as the 12 by 12, only a smaller scale. And I'm going to flip through it just so you can see the scale. So there's one. So there's 12 designs, 2 each. Oh, I love it. So elegant. Cut aparts. This scale is perfect for card makers. Or mini makers. My albums are not that mini. Oh, how sweet. Okay, and that's the end of it. So many new collections from Ciao. Like 3 new holiday collections, or winter collections, I guess is a better way to say it. So we've got the Frozen Roses. We've got Moon and Me. And then lastly we have, pull this back in, Northern Lights. So these collections are beautiful. They're all in stock right now, ready to ship. If you click on the Show More description, you're going to see links to the shop for these collections. I hope you enjoyed this reveal. I also want to remind you, and I keep sending out notifications and shout outs, but now's the time to stock up on your art glitter glue. We actually just looked up a customer who was in Colorado, and the temperatures are already below 40, so we can't ship there anymore. So if you are in a colder climate or in a climate that gets colder, get your art glitter glue now. Once the temperatures drop below 40 degrees, we will not ship art glitter glue, and also art glitter glue won't ship to us. So get your orders in now. We should have everything, all the sizes in stock at the moment. We tried to load up before the weather gets too cold so you guys can stock up. So there'll be a shout out on that as well, but in the videos I'm trying to mention it as well so you guys don't run into a snag and not get your art glitter glue before it gets too cold to ship. So thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Daphne from Scrap and Create. I'd love to hear what that little furry animal is. So if anybody knows, put it down in the comments below. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.